All right, guys, what's going on? Happy to see y'all. I'm going to wait for some people to join us in here. As ever, feel free to throw up your questions into the chat. That is how we can talk. Let me see if I can do the overlay here. Yeah, there we go. Now we can actually see the comments as they come in. We are live, super excited. Hope you guys are doing great. Today, I wanted to give you guys the CatchCon 2025 recap and updates. Plus, I want to talk a little bit about this blueprint for dominating business and combat sports while staying uncanceled. Again, I'm your host, Coach Jake. Throw a number one in the chat. Give me a roll call. Where are you calling from? I'll give you a shout out. I just appreciate all you guys showing up. Let's get right to it. What if the secret to building a $10 million business is actually baked into the very same principles that forged the legends of MMA, right? So today I want to dissect the $12.46 billion combat sports revolution, while I want to also share with you the philosophy, this pin 'em and submit 'em philosophy that we've got with scientific wrestling, and how that might help you if you're a small business owner in your Q2, because that's where we're at. We're heading into quarter two. Your goals for quarter two, in particular, your revenue goals, revenue strategy. Also, want to talk about X's, formerly known as Twitter, X's new video tab, and how that's creating $1 million opportunities for you guys. Also, want to talk about how AI is actually rewriting fight training and why 83% of failed startups ignore the grappling mindset. Plus, some exclusive intel from the UFC Gym's $7 million expansion blueprint and the forbidden financial tactics every business warrior needs. Hope you guys are doing good. Again, give me a number one in the chat or roll call. Who are you? Where are you at? All that kind of stuff. I'll give you a shout out. Always happy to see you. So the UFC just reported that $227.9 million came in Q1 revenue. Okay. That's more than the GDP of a lot of small countries, right? But here's what they're not telling you. The real money isn't in the cage fight. It's in the business, in the war rooms, right? I want to expose how to weaponize some of the strategies we learned at CatchCon. For those of you guys who are able to catch this and jump in, what's up, Dave Navarro? Happy to see you, brother. Yep. What's up? Who is this? How do I say that? Sunak? Nice to see you. What's up, Shadow? Upidor. I have no idea what the hell that means, but I don't know, so I'm going to say no. But welcome, guys. Any questions, let me know. So let's talk about right now, give you some tips, right? I love X. Are you following X.com, formerly known as Twitter? I love it because it is a free-for-all. There is tons of info. You can speak your mind. You can find the data. It's not suppressed. As far as I can tell, it seems amazing. Some of the best hashtags to use: hashtag business, 1.2 million tweets. Hashtag MMA community, 580. Hashtag all in sports, 327K, right? Now, look, UFC is on fire, man. On fire, right? So I'm looking here at financial news media, globalnewswire.com. January 8th, 2025, popularity of MMA and other combat sports is rising as people become more conscious of the importance of leading healthy lives. Engaging in MMA provides numerous health advantages. Yeah, well, tell that to my carotid dissection and my my arthritis, including the development of stronger abdominal muscles, enhanced coordination, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, look, man, there's a lot of money coming in, right? MMA.Inc. and UFC Gym announced 2025 program expansion targeting $7 million in annual revenue across 150 locations. Okay, so that's MMA.Inc. which they drive participation and revenue growth in the global MMA market and combat sports industry. Together with UFC Gym, they're proud to announce the official expansion of their collaborative programs following successful launches in Costa Mesa, I lived there, and Huntington Beach out in California. Beginning in February 2025, so I guess it's last month, this article is 2 months old, they'll roll out further to 7 gyms across Southern California, marking an important step towards global expansion. Speaking of global expansion, I want to let you guys know, Dave says, is this just chatting? Yes, this is a live podcast, brother. Let's see. I'm not sure where you're tuning in. You're on my YouTube. Are you Scientific Wrestling YouTube or are you on my personal YouTube? I can't tell. Let's see. And Midder. What's up, Midder? And Pro Wrestling. Yeah, dude, Pro Wrestling's in there. It's theatrical, but it's cool. It's cool. I'll take it, right? So, okay. So back to the point at hand. Speaking of expansion, we are adding 2 new affiliates, a new affiliate out in Tucson, Arizona. So welcome, Taylor Law and Brian Scambler. Super excited to have you guys on board. Check out the affiliate map, which will soon be updated with their location. If you're in Tucson, Arizona, you're going to have a place to go practice some scientific wrestling. We had them out and they placed in the they competed in the tournament and had a great time at CatchCon with Frank Shamrock, blew people's minds. Of course, Coach Wade was there and Pat Militich answering questions. Rick Brown certified everybody in the mace. And we also had Joe Malenko. You may know him from the old UWO5 professional wrestling, to what you're saying, Miter 999 professional wrestling, Fujiwara Gumi. I think he was also, did he have any Pancrase matches? I'm not sure. Anyway, Joe Malenko was there. Just a fantastic opportunity. Also, our own Jesse Mares was coaching, blowing minds with his integrations on hybrid grappling. So, yeah, man, look, there is a lot that modern business can learn from combat sports, right? I mean, we can go back to like 19th century carnivals or catch wrestling, where they invented basically performance-based pay. If you win, or in the case of the wrestlers who was working with the carnival, if you lose, you're going to be docked, right? So it's kind of this rev share concept. Anyway, you know, just the combat sports gear, right? Trevor Whitman making gloves. Who else? Like, you know, rash guards. We've got rash guards over Scientific Wrestling, really cool ones. But the combat sports gear market is hitting $9.4 billion on its own. Crazy, right? Which is interesting. Almost $10 billion. Which is crazy to me because, like, my other business, which is business coaching, right? I'm the number 1 Grant Cardone 10X performance coach. Get to go out to GrowthCon. Who here is going to be at GrowthCon or at least watch it live? Super, super excited to see you guys out there. I'm going to be on that stage. They're anticipating 10,000 live at the MGM Grand and another like 70,000 watching live as the broadcast. So I'm going to be in front of like 70 or 80,000 people when I step on to accept the award for the number 1 10X business coach. That industry. So if like I was saying, that the martial arts gear industry is doing almost 10 million, business coaching is only at 15. Isn't that interesting? I would think business coaching would be way higher. Way higher. I mean, it's 50% higher than the combat sports gear market, but combat sports gear market is 2/3 that of the business coaching market. That's crazy to me. Anyway, different arenas, similar money though. Now, there are some AI companies that are entering into the combat sports product market, right? So one of these, let me read this. This is from Open PR, Worldwide Public Relations. Key trends reshaping the combat sports product market in 2025, AI powered equipment. Okay. So let's see here. What is the AI powered equipment? That's not really giving me that much great stuff. They're talking about this AI enabled punching bag, smart fitness apparatus that utilizes artificial intelligence to scrutinize a boxer's movements, offer immediate feedback, and enhance training productivity. That's pretty interesting. BHOUT, a tech integrated fitness company in Portugal, launched the first ever AI powered punching bag in 2022. Kind of interesting, huh? I mean, I wonder what are the other areas where AI could really, really impact training? You guys ever hear of AI being used? I mean, maybe there's some. Oh, did you see my hat? It's for all you guys out there that are whiners and complainers. uh, anyway, um, yeah, just curious if you guys know of any AI applications in combat sports. I'd love to hear them. Um, I do know, like maybe not in combat, that's not specific to combat sports, but sports in general. There was that Air.ai. I used it for a while, but people did not like it. It was the AI sales call deal where it like actually calls out with an AI that you can conversate with, not just a chatbot, like an actual. You can hear it on the phone. It fooled about like 20% of the people. I didn't do it deceptively. I programmed it to tell people that it was AI if they asked. But I wanted to see where it was at. About a year ago, I pushed it pretty hard, spent a couple $1,000s to test it. Just wasn't there yet, right? Just wasn't there yet. Yeah, anyway, UFC gym. You ever go to one? You ever go to UFC gym? Any of you guys? Curious. Sorry, I'm like navigating my my tabs here. So anyway, yeah, like UFC gyms are interesting. While they're a franchise, us at Scientific Wrestling, we've taken a different model. We've taken the affiliate model, which is a licensing model, which allows the users way more freedom. I'm not sure what CrossFit's doing anymore, but they used to do this licensing model. I liked it because it allows every CrossFit owner to use the branding. It's what Scientific Wrestling does now with our affiliate program, which I've rebranded Quantum Catch Wrestling. You can go check it out, quantumcatchwrestling.com. But yeah, it's here. Let me put this up for you guys. Here we go. Quantumcatchwrestling.com. But it's the same way that CrossFit does it versus like a affiliate, which is what UFC. If you or a franchise, if you have a franchise system, it's like McDonald's. You have to do it exactly the way they do it. It's uniform. If you go to China or you go to England, you get a Big Mac. It tastes the same. If you have a license, for example, you could go like my old gym was CrossFit Beach Cities, or you could go to Scientific Wrestling Canada and then go to Scientific Wrestling USA down at Grappling Mastery in Orlando, and they're going to have totally different flavors, right? So, the owner of Scientific Wrestling USA in Orlando, Brian Ruscio, you can check him out at grapplingmastery.com. He's like a fourth degree black belt in Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, Greco Roman All American, and assistant coach in Scientific Wrestling. Or you go up to Canada, you got assistant coaches in Scientific Wrestling up there, Marco Carbone and Carmen DeCrisio. But like they've got high level Olympic freestyle wrestling available. They have jiu-jitsu, they have some Muay Thai. So it's not as restrictive. It allows more freedom for the individual entrepreneur, if that makes any sense. And guys, by the way, how many of you were able to go to CatchCon? Any of you able to go to CatchCon? Because we are in the process of cutting the footage together. Man, we gave away $1,000 to first place for the under 80 kilo catch wrestling competition under the King of Catch rules. Over 80 kilo, $1,000 to the winner. Definitely a swerve. Would not think it was amazing. And $1,000 to the winners of the tag team. It was just off the hook. So we are literally working around the clock. We just did it a weekend ago or so on the 21st through 23rd. I guess it's 2 weekends ago. And we're working around the clock to get that out to you. Couple of the highlights for me. Really great to get everybody certified with the mace bell under Rick Brown, my first mace student. He's just done an amazing job, surpassed me in every possible way. So I wanted to bring him in and bring the best to you guys. Churned out a bunch of new mace trainers. Each one got their own addicts mace, which is like this really cool. It's a mace, but you can adjust the weight. That was really amazing. I think people love that. To me, and then the tournament was like a huge highlight. So much action. Had an Ironman match, one that lasted nearly an hour. The guys just had nothing but heart and guts. It was just epic. Some of the best things that can happen in catch. And that was another highlight. Pat Militich doing Q&A with every single person there, allowing them to pick his brain. You know, one of the winningest, most effective, not just combat athletes, but combat sport coaches and brilliant broadcaster, but that's neither here nor there. But I think the highlight for me was Frank the Legend Shamrock coming out and coaching retirement as a personal favor and just lit up the room. Dude, everybody who was there will attest, dude. This guy had not coached in 14 years, was the best coach that I guarantee, it just blew people's mind. And there were high-level coaches there. Amazing. And he was so far ahead that he was coaching people on leg locks and people that are high-level leg lockers, like my guy Jesse and his crew, high-level leg lockers, winning a lot of tournaments with their leg lock, blew their minds. Like, it's just unbelievable. So we're getting all this cut together for you guys. One of the best ways you can get access to all that is to become an affiliate. That's what's scrolling down here, right? This Quantum Catch Wrestling thing. Go check out the webpage. If that doesn't load for you, check out Scientific Wrestler, not wrestling. You can get to the affiliate link from Scientific Wrestling, but go to scientificwrestler.com or Quantum Catch Wrestling. And you can learn all about it, everything you get with it. It's pretty sick. All affiliates got to come to CatchCon for free. That was a minimum $650 ticket, went up to like $1,100 or $1,200. Free included. Okay. In addition, you get to go to all the trainings, you get certified, you get all this other stuff. Anyway, it was just amazing. I would highly recommend you guys check out the certification. Those that do are also going to get access to all of CatchCon, and we're definitely going to do it again. We even have pre-orders for next year. You can go to catchcon.us. I still have the price up. I've just been so busy. Take advantage. Register for next year at these prices. The prices will go up minimum $100 each tier. It was just mind-blowing, dude. Miter999 did not know Mr. Maceman was your student. Yeah. Rick, did I ever tell you that story? In 2006, I had the mace bell. I created the first production mace, updated the protocols, renamed, did the nomenclature so it wasn't some pretentious Hindu word, you know what I mean? So it could be brought to the American people in a commonsensical way. I'm out front. I'm living in Dana Point at this point, Southern California. I'm out front of my 2-bedroom apartment where I lived with my wife and my baby daughter who was just born. And I'm out there swinging it, testing it out, working with it. This is 2006. First production mace ever made. First time people are seeing this in the United States. Fresh off of going and having Carl show me his mace so I could learn how to do it. And anyway, Rick lived just down the street, was driving by. And so I'm sitting there swinging. Right, this is 20 years ago, 2 decades ago. I'm swinging my mace, and this like lowrider pulls by, drives real slow, and I just see this big hulking shadow of a character like mean dogging me, like through the window. He drives, He pulls up, and then he pulls over and parks. And I'm like, oh man, this guy got a heat with me. Like, am I going to have to get in a fight right now? At least I got my mace. I'll coconut him. And out steps Rick Brown, this giant dude. If you know Rick, he's just a big dude. Steps out and he's like, hey, what is that thing you're doing? Come to find out, it wasn't a lowrider. His car just was like completely, the suspension was lowered because he had like 15 or 20 heavy kettlebells in the truck, in his car, weighing the thing down. Anyway, long story short, I showed him the mace. He was blown away. He came, studied with me. So if you go way, way back to that, I also, not only did I create the first mace, production mace, the mace bell, I also created the first instructional for it way back around that time, 2007. You go get it yourself a copy of that. Mace Bell Strength Training is the name of it. You see Rick. Rick is there as one of my students learning how to do it. So, yeah, but he is – I dedicated myself to catch wrestling, and I didn't have the time to juggle both of them. So I just was like, Rick, run with this. How can I support you? How can I push you? And he has done a fantastic job. He's traveled the world, like I think Taiwan or Thailand, Ireland, like everywhere. In fact, he's the first foreigner, whatever you want to call it, American, to be invited to India to train them, the land of its origin, to train them. So just fantastic, dude. That was a real highlight. But yeah, man, you guys missed it. I'm telling you, I warned you. It was like such a sick price, dude. Sick price. In Vegas, Anasiete Training Club was really a fantastic host. We had a 2-camera production shoot that we're getting put together. We're trying to cut all that together to make the next episode of Shoot Pro Wrestling. Well, actually, a whole season of Shoot Pro Wrestling that we're aiming to get up on Triller based on the agreement that we've got. And man, it was just unreal. But listen, I have to jump here pretty quick. If any of you guys have any questions or ideas or comments or any way I can help you, I'd love go check out 10X Growth Con. You could go watch it for free. Watch me get up on stage and collect the trophy for being number one. I'm super excited about that. Go to CatchCon.us, sign up for next year before I raise the price. I am raising the price. Just do it. We already had 3 people register at the camp. Also, I had 2 people sign up for affiliation. Do it, man. We're expanding. We're growing. I could use your help to push into new markets and to present Catch as Catch Can. It's the only program that was co-developed with a rule set by Carl Gotch, co-developed curriculum by Billy Robinson, all kinds of people supporting it. Love to have you be there. Anyway, guys, I'm going to jump here pretty quick. If I can help you, comment below. I will read it eventually, or DM me. That's probably better. You can always go find my contact info over at Number One Coaching. It's no1coaching.com. Here, I can put that on my little ticker here. Watch this. I'll change the ticker for it. Boom. This one. You can go to number1coaching.com. Find me there. Make an appointment. I'll meet with anybody for 15 minutes on Zoom. Talk to you. See if I can help you, whether it's business or combat sports or anything of that nature. Anyway, hope you guys are doing stellar, and thank you for tuning in with us. I tried to get to as much of it as I could, but man, it's just a crazy day. I've got so many clients I got to get to. One of the things I do want you guys to remember is there are these strong parallels. I'll show you. Have you guys seen these books that I've written recently? Sportify, talking about the beyond business gamification, beyond business ethics, talking about the parallels. How can we use the sporting framework to improve business outcomes? So if you have any questions on that, find me there. Find me on LinkedIn. I am here. My challenge is I'm very busy. Like I was putting on a huge event in Vegas 2 weekends ago. Next week, I'm heading out to GrowthCon to get on the stage with Uncle G. I'm very busy. I got 3 kids. Each of them has a lead to play, so I'm playing Uber Dad, trying to work out for myself, seeing clients all day long, traveling around, giving seminars and whatnot. But I will do my best to make time for you. I promise you that. I want you to win. So if I can help you, I'm here to help you. Like I've helped Billy Robinson. and countless other people. By the way, we're heading out. Speaking of helping people, we're heading out to Hawaii. Jazz, our Hawaii affiliate out there, Shoot Dojo Hawaii, is hosting Frank Shamrock and myself. We will be out there. What else is cooking? We got some events with Pat Miletich coming up. What else, man? So much stuff. I can't keep it all straight. You know where to find me. Number one coaching, scientific wrestling, quantum catch wrestling. Let's go. Let's make it an insane, positive year. I appreciate the hell out of you guys joining me here. If you guys do need some help, man, I am an expert in AI and I am expert in data analytics, in revenue strategy, and in catch wrestling and its permutations. I've done my best to pick up the best from folk style wrestling, MMA, professional wrestling, all that kind of stuff. So just appreciate the heck out of you guys. Let me know if I can help you with anything. I am here for you, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in.